Marabella with Marabella Commercial Finance. I'm here with Dino Champagne. We're at the Net Lease event at the Omni Los Angeles Hotel. It's Tuesday, March 1st. And we're just talking to Dino a little bit about the 1031 exchange process. So Dino, what should a buyer that's involved in a 1031 exchange, how should they prepare? How long before they complete their down leg should they come and speak to you? And what are some of the things that they should consider if they know they're going to be in a 1031 exchange buying a Walgreens, CVS, or a net lease type property?
Okay. The beginning of any type of exchange always starts with planning prior to putting the property on the market. So once you have the idea that you're going to sell your investment property, it's important to engage two people. One, your tax advisor, and then two, a qualified intermediary and accommodator. The tax advisor is basically going to tell you whether you need to do an exchange or not. The qualified intermediary is going to tell you what the rules are to an exchange. So the pros and cons of an exchange is the pro is you get to defer the tax. The con is there's certain rules you have to comply with. So them understanding those rules and the timelines associated with the exchange helps them prepare for the process they're about to embark on once they get that property under contract and they decide.
So now, should they come to you first or their CPA, or simultaneous go to both of you?
Either way, I think
Okay.
going simultaneous makes more sense in the reality, because you're going to them to determine, the tax advisor to determine what your gain is, and then you're coming to me to give you the rules to the road, if you will, for the 1031.
So how much time before you're going to complete your down leg should they come to you?
Oh, obviously before they...
6 months,
well,
3 months?
6 months is probably a little far out there, but I mean, once they have the property listed, at minimum,
Okay.
that's when they should start talking about the 1031 at that point. Because until they have a buyer, there's really nothing for me to do with our documentation. So once they list the property, that's a good time to engage the information that they need from the 1031 perspective as well as the accountant's perspective.
And can you give them tips on their basis, how to raise their basis? Or anything like that? Just maybe they're curious to know, can I utilize commissions to lower the sales price, or can I use mortgage fees, pay mortgage fees from the accommodator funds? Can you give them any kind of advice in that area? Or?
Well, yeah, I can guide them without question on that. When we're talking about the cost of doing an exchange, there's certain expenditures that are considered transactional costs, which will not be taxable if they use those funds, such as commission, title, escrow, transfer tax. Then you have other aspects of the cost of doing an exchange, such as your loan fees and such, that are cost of buying financing,
okay,
but not buying the building. Okay. So that's a very distinct difference, and it could potentially be a tax consequence. So yeah, definitely highlight all the landmines, if you will.
Okay. I want to just say I've used Dino on several different transactions, and there's not anyone out there that I know that's as knowledgeable as Dino is. So if you're involved in a 1031 exchange, I highly recommend Dino Champagne and Asset Preservation. Dino, how can someone reach you to get more information on how to open up a 1031 exchange account with Asset Preservation?
Sure. My office number is 866-857-1031, or they can email me at dino@apiexchange.com. So either way.
Thanks again, Dino. This is Chris Marabella. I'm with Marabella Commercial Finance, and our website is www.marabellaffinance.com. If you need any type of financing for a Walgreens, CVS, Jack in the Box, or any other type of net lease property, feel free to give me a call, 760-479-0800. Signing off from the Los Angeles Omni Hotel at the Net Lease event. Thank you again, and we'll see you soon.